Start by saying thank you to the residents of Parchment and Township for their patience during this. This is a very trying time. It took time to get information and a lot of action to happen, and I do appreciate that. What I can also do is also say thank you, though, to all the partners involved in this. If you go to the city of Parchment, you talk about Cooper Township, you talk about the city of Kalamazoo, the county of Kalamazoo, fabulous local partners. We had good cooperation from the federal level. And I'm proud of our own organization's MPART, which is the Michigan PFAS Action Response Team, particularly the DEQ and DHHS. Everyone worked together on this. In fact, I told people as we do an after-action report about emergency services, we actually use this as potentially a role model about how we can help communicate to other emergency responses across the state. So I appreciate the great collaboration and cooperation. I also give a shout out to all the public works people that did incredible work, in addition to the health officials. Everyone rallied together, and I appreciate my legislative partners and their great support during this. We were fortunate we found this, and it's because we did say we had to put a priority on PFAS. I mentioned MPART, our action response team. We're being more proactive than any other state in the nation about looking for PFAS issues. This was found because we're undertaking a complete review of public water systems across the state of Michigan, over 1,300 systems. We're looking at over 400 and some schools that are on wells. So we're about halfway through that process, and during this process, that's how we found these high test results. So we should be proud we're being proactive, and again, to go to Senator O'Brien's comment, it's unfortunate we don't know how long this may have been here. But the point is, now we're testing every place that we can to look for this and to be proactive. We need to continue to be vigilant, though, and continue this process. We hope to get all that testing done by the end of the year in terms of test results back. We're already starting to work with our sewer and wastewater treatment facilities. We're working with over 200 of them about how they can minimize PFAS runoff. In terms of other activities, we do need more done at the federal level. And it's great to have the congressman here. He's been a real leader in this effort. We could use more assistance from the EPA. They responded well here, but there are more actions and research that need to be done at the federal level. And then we need more cooperation from the Department of Defense for some of our bases and what's going on there. We can't stop. So as you heard from everyone else, we should be proud of the work that's gotten done here, but there's a lot more work across Michigan and even more across our country that needs to happen to deal with this issue. One of the things we're already doing is research. Again, we've established a standard of 70 parts per trillion, but we've got a great scientific advisory board that needs to work with our federal officials, our federal level, to look at more long-term research on what it can do to humans, what it can do to wildlife, what it can do to fish. All these areas still need to be investigated more, and we're going to stay diligent and focused in on that. Overall, though, we should be proud. We are a leader in this in the country in terms of helping address this as an important health topic that's emerged. If you go back 30, 40 years, PFAS was being used in a lot of different applications, from non-stick things to firefighter foam, and nobody thought anything of it. Let's learn from that we need to think about the long-term consequences on this particular group of products, this chemical, but also what other chemicals could be out there. We're going to need to be ever vigilant, continue to work hard on this, but when people step back and look, we should be proud of how Kalamazoo County in particular responded to this crisis. You deserve big accolades for the partnership, the responses, and the good work being done. So thank you for that great effort.